Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine, Adina Vasco, and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
And welcome to another special presentation of the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show as we are live on day 3 for Wyoming High School Activities Association State Basketball Championship. Today it is a rival game, a rematch game in the Consolation Championship, if you will, for 5th place. It'll be a familiar foe as Riverton Wolverines will take on the Star Valley Braves. Of course, this is a rubber match as Star Valley and Riverton played twice, both times in Afton, with Riverton winning the first one on the road in the regular season in February, and with Star Valley avenging that loss for the regional championship last weekend. So this is going to be the first one not at home for Star Valley. So that may play a part in it. Who knows? And we're going to check out the Ranger scoreboard here on the Hampton Suites pregame show on 93.9 KTAK. Give you a little bit about what has happened. First in 3A girls down here, we'll start with yesterday. Powell defeated Torrington 35-28. That eliminated Torrington. Pinedale in game 9 then defeated Mountain View. Buffaloes were eliminated. In game 5, Douglas defeated Lyman 62-43, with Douglas that'll make Douglas the 5th straight title game for them. And final score was Buffalo 36, Newcastle 30, and that sets up Douglas and Buffalo at 3:30 here at the Ford Wyoming Center, so that'll be a home game. At halftime, Newcastle is up on Lyman girls 25-21 in the 3rd place game, and Powell defeated Pinedale in the Consolation Trophy game 47-44. On the 4A side, the side that we usually pay attention to, on Friday, Kelly Walsh defeated Green River 52-47, eliminating the Wolves. Campbell County defeated Star Valley 59-52, and in overtime, Thunder Basin defeated Sheridan girls in overtime. The Bolts outscored the Bronx 10-1 in OT. And then Cody defeated Cheyenne East 63-45. And what that sets up is Thunder Basin versus Cody tonight at 6:30 from the Ford Wyoming Center for the championship. Cheyenne East and Sheridan are playing right now in front of us. East is up by 8 with 1:34 to go in the game. Campbell County defeated Kelly Walsh for the consolation game trophy. On the boys' side of things on the Rangers scoreboard, let's get up here to 3A first. In 3A action on Friday, Lovell beat Wheatland, eliminating Wheatland 27-21. Powell defeated Torrington, eliminating Torrington 43-29. Lyman defeated Douglas 48-47. And Worland won 55-48 over Buffalo. So for those of you who follow Lander Valley, that means the 1 and 2 seed out of the West, Lyman and Worland, will face off for the championship game. Douglas and Buffalo for 3rd place game at 1:30 today over at Natrona County High. And Lovell and Powell start at Natrona County High in the Consolation Trophy game at noon. On the boys' side, Star Valley on Friday defeated Jackson, eliminating Jackson. Of course, Riverton, we won 48-43, eliminating the Thunder Basin Bolts. Cheyenne East defeated Campbell County huge, 69-39 in a semifinal. And Laramie defeated Cody, 67-44 in a semifinal. So that means the Consolation Trophy game today, the one you're all waiting for here on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, will be Riverton and Star Valley in their 3rd meeting of the season. At 3 p.m. for 3rd place will be Campbell County versus Cody at Natrona County High. And the championship will be Cheyenne East. No shock there, as even though they lost the regional, they were number one for much of the season, versus Laramie, the 3 seed out of the East, to set up an all-East final. So that is what we've got going on as far as scores go. We've got one more game here today, and we'll be back to preview it here in just a few minutes on the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show on KTAK.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Some winter we're having. 1 minute sunshine, the next 30 below. Then ice dams, broken pipes, and indoor flooding. You got water where you don't want it? Blowdorn Lumber has your back with sump pumps, discharge hoses, and big fans to dry it all out. After you shut the water off, get dried out with help from the crew at Blowdorn Lumber in Riverton. They have what you need to get your life back to normal. And that's a good thing, because we have a lot of winter left to go. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show here on KTAK as we take a look-see at how things have panned out so far this season in matchups with Star Valley. We see a very big difference in the first game and the second game. We'll get to that. In the first game, which was on the 4th of February, Riverton won 55-51. 3 scores for Riverton, double figures. High score was DeVries with 20, then Paxson with 15, and Vincent with 10. Dumping in 6 was Ty Sheets, and Monroe and Hutchinson both had 2. On the Star Valley side, Hodges, as you would expect, finished with 17 that day. McClure with 12, and then no one else in double figures. When you skip ahead to the regional game is when things get a little interesting. They had a lot of different scores. Hodges led with 19, McClure with 14, but Jenkins able to add in 9, a couple with 6, and a couple with 4 and 2. For Riverton, it was DeVries with 18, Paxson with 19 last game, but only Sheets, Vincent, and Gabrielson had any points whatsoever after that. So it really comes down to the big bugaboo, if you remember the regional game, being 4 points in the third quarter. They cannot have 4 points in the third quarter. They lost by 3 in the regional, and that's kind of been a theme here as of late, or at least a little bit. Yesterday, only 6 points in the third quarter, but the defense was able to hold Thunder Basin to 6 as well. That was just an ugly game. But against Laramie on the first night where we were upset, they gave up. They were outscored 19-6 in the second. There seems to be this trend, like I said, Star Valley with 4, a trend of single-digit scoring at times, even in wins. So they need to get that out of their system now if they want to upset. Technically, it's upset based on seeding, but on teams, you don't get much more evenly matched as far as output. However, Star Valley obviously with a huge height advantage, and being day 3 of a tournament, you're going to see how legs will be. Legs, obviously, in the regional played somewhat of a part. They always do on day 3s. But when you're at home, which Star Valley was, you get a little extra adrenaline. So there's about 8 seconds left, or 6.5 now. Sheridan has crawled back to 46-42, but I think it's going to be a little too late. Maybe they should have gone to the press a little earlier. We'll be right back with a little more breakdown of the opponent, the Star Valley Braves, in just a few moments on KTAK.
When you purchase your car, Do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We are on day 3 at the Wyoming High School Activities Association State Tournament. This is the consolation championship game, as they have deemed it. It is for 5th place in the state to finish the season. And as you look at who we're seeing at Coach Mitchell Schwab's Star Valley Braves, you're really looking at 2 guys who are really a load to handle. And a couple other guys that you cannot forget, though. The 2 big ones, of course, being Jacob Hodges. He leads them with 13.6 points per game. He gets 8.5 rebounds, leads them in rebounds as well. But right behind him, of course, is going to be Taft McClure. McClure, the leading assist getter on the team, and dumps in about 13 points per game as well. A lot of balanced scoring here. From three-point percentage-wise, Crow Jenkins cannot be forgotten. He's 56% from the field, not on threes, but he does shoot 30% from 3. Taft McClure is at 49% from 3, and then they've got Rich Neild, who's 36. He just doesn't shoot them as often. From the free throw line, a couple guys are very deadly for them. Tristan Hilton is at 83%. Jacob Hodges at 73%, Max Jensen at 75%, but then they really drop off. Taft McClure, as good as he is from the three-point line, only shooting 68% from the free throw line. So maybe a place that we can definitely get some things going. On steals, this is not a team that's going to make a lot of steals. They only have 1 guy or 2 guys really close to 1 steal a game. That's Taft McClure and Luke Linford. It's not a team that's going to turn the ball over a lot either. And oddly enough, even with their height, which they've got like 4 guys who are 6'5" or greater, we're told, or 6'4" or greater. Not sure I believe that, but that's what we're told. They don't have anybody who averages even 1 block per game. They're all underneath that. So that is some good news, I would say. It is a team that has won, that knows they can beat Riverton, and Riverton knows that they can beat this team. It's going to depend on several different factors here as we get into the game. The biggest key going to be probably Jacob Hodges shooting 50% from the field. Croy Jenkins is also 56% from the field. So they've got some guys who take some really good, smart shots, but nothing we hadn't known already. Expect this to be a tight game, even with Riverton being outscored, only getting 4 points in the third quarter last time. They still were able to keep the game tight and had a shot to send it to overtime, where Paxton just missed it a little short from three-point land. So this one ought to be interesting. The good part for us, and for those of you listening at home, is going to be real simple. This is not a game that needs a lot of hype. As far as for the players, it's not one that you're not going to be motivated for. One, both teams want to send the seniors out with a win. Number 2 is, as Derek DeVries said in our interview after the game yesterday, it is very much a rivalry now. It has turned into one. Their students don't like our students and vice versa. So we're going to look forward to that as we've got a rematch of the 4A West Final coming up here shortly on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org. From the field to the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK. It is now time for the Ranger Keys to the Game. Not a subscriber to the Ranger? Call them on Monday. Mention that you heard it on this broadcast, and you'll get a special deal. All right. It's kind of along the lines of what I said yesterday and what I said on Friday night or Thursday night, which we kind of failed at times. The key of the game is very simple. Do your job. Don't do anything less than that, but don't do anything more than that. As we saw against Laramie the second quarter, guys started trying to take it in their own hands to break the streak, not running the offense quite as thoroughly or as designed, and they were trying to do things they're not supposed to do. It's a famous thing by Nick Saban is do your job, but don't do anything more than your job. Now that seems counterproductive, I should say, or counterintuitive, because people always say, oh, no, you want to give more, you want to give 110%. That's exactly right. But give 110% doing your job and trust your teammate to do his job so that you stay in the rhythm and the flow of the offense and the defense. Conversely, we saw that special on the defensive end yesterday. So just repeat that. Guys doing exactly what they're supposed to do. A little bit at times rotating a little too slowly back to the shooter, which we don't want to see that happen today with getting some guys wide open from 3 if they have to crash down and defend the post. But looking at our warm-ups, everybody seems to have fresh legs. We'll see how that is after about 15, 16 minutes of play through the first half. And the last part of the second key to the game is just going to be go out there, let it all hang out, have fun. And this is the last time this team will ever play organized basketball together. This team will be completely different next year, even though they're only losing 3 seniors. Those 3 roles will be filled by somebody else. So this is for this team that we've heard so much about, how they're so tight-knit, how they're close, whatnot. They are going to be playing their last game today. So that is your Ranger Keys of the Game, and we will be right back with the Sutherland starting lineups here on KTAK after these messages.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And welcome back to this Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK. It is time for our starters. First for the Star Valley Braves, it will be number 0, Jacob Hodges. Number 3, Taft McClure. No, excuse me, that's Luke Linford. Number 5, Taft McClure. Number 22, Croy Jenkins. And number 23, Ridge Neal. For your Riverton Wolverines, you will have number 0, a senior, Jason Vincent. Number 1, junior, Derek DeVries. Number 5, senior, Cade Gabrielson. Number 12, junior, Parker Paxson. And number 14, senior, Nathan Hutchison. Riverton is coached by Coach Sheets, Coach Bo Sheets. And, of course, Star Valley is coached by Mitchell Schwab. Schwab will be right back with the start of the game here on KTAK.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com, we're out there.
Welcome back. It is now time for Connor to get the thing going. There we go. Riverton will be going right to left to start the game. They are going to be in their maroonish red or burgundy reddish, kind of looks like South Carolina. The Gamecocks in their red, saying that about South Carolina, not our uniforms, with black numbers and white outline. Star Valley is going to be in their green and white with a bit of gold outline. It'll be Derek DeVries jumping off against Hodges here to start this 5th place consolation game. Referee's checking everything out and getting ready for the tip. DeVries versus Hodges. Last game for both these teams as far as when they'll play together, because there's some seniors on both. And Derek DeVries wins the tip. Vincent able to go get it. So nicely done. Derek DeVries out jumping Hodges, and look at that Star Valley, which was so effective in a 2-3 zone. Paxson up top, Paxson over to DeVries on the right wing. DeVries almost loses it, gets it back to Paxton up top towards half court, over to Kate Gabrielson. Gabrielson looks cross court, now goes into Hutchison. Hutchison moves, shoots from 15, trying to go off the backboard, missed everything, and it'll go out of bounds and over to the Braves. 7:34 to go in the first quarter, 0-0. Bringing it up the floor is Linford. Linford going to his left, gets it to Hodges. Hodges looking to drive in, does so, puts it up, no good, but they are going to say there's a foul on the floor. It's against Vincent, his first, team first, and my guess is Hodges will go to the line, shooting 2 shots. Hodges from the free throw line on the season is 75%. As it puts it up, and it is good. So we now have a score. Star Valley leads 1-0 at 7:26 mark. Going for his second is Hodges, spins it, then dribbles it one more time, puts it up, and it is no good. So he's 1 for 2 today, and it's 1-0. Quickly down the court, DeVries to Hutchison. Hutchison puts it up, and he is blocked. So Hutchison now 0 for 2. And away comes Star Valley with, they're going to shoot for 3, no good. DeVries with the rebound. DeVries looking to push things up the floor, comes up looking to go all the way in the paint. Now kicks out to Paxton. Paxton to Gabrielson. Gabrielson open for a long 3, no good. Star Valley with the rebound, tied up by Derek DeVries though, so we'll get a held ball. It will go over on the possession arrow to Green River. The possession arrow, the worst thing ever since, what should I say? Lifesaver soda, that works. Linford bringing it up. He goes to the right. Now he's looking to drive the middle. He's got a lane, puts it up and good. 3-0 in favor of Star Valley. Paxton quickly bringing it back up the right side to Gabrielson up top. Back to the right side to Paxton. Back to Gabrielson. Over the left side to DeVries. DeVries cross court to Paxton and back up top to Gabrielson. Now back over to DeVries. DeVries drives in, shoots from 15. No good, misses wildly, but the rebound goes all the way out past the 3-point line to Gabrielson. Now DeVries back with it on the left wing. Back up top to Paxton. Paxton to DeVries. DeVries to Gabrielson on the left baseline. Gabrielson going to shoot a 3, no good. Rebound by Hutchison. Hutchison puts it up. Oh, he should have had the and one, just couldn't complete it. But he will go to the line to shoot 2 shots and a chance to cut this lead to 1. Foul is against Hodges, his first, their team first. Hutchison's first free throw is on the way, and it is good. 3-1 now in favor of Star Valley. Checking out now is going to be Gabrielson. He's going to be checked out for by Sheets. Houck is going to come in the game if Hutchison makes this shot. He does, and here he comes. Houck comes to get him, and it's 3-2 in favor of Star Valley at the 6:08 mark in the first quarter. Inbound by Star Valley. Linford's going to bring it up slightly to the right of center. Gets it over to McClure. McClure looking inside. Nothing there. Goes to Hodges, who cut up and then gets it to Neild. Now looking inside. They get it to Linford. He spins, shoots. No good. But it will stay as it goes out of bounds with Star Valley. Both teams having a little bit of hard shooting. You wonder if that's legs. Star Valley inbound goes to Linford. Linford swings up top to Hodges. Back low to Neild. Neild getting it into the post. Driving into the post is Linford. He misses, but he's fouled. Let's see who they're going to get here with the foul. I think they got number 12 on that one. They did. Fouls on Parker Paxton. That's his first, team second. And it'll send Linford to the line, shooting 2. Linford on the season is 58%, but he nails the first one. Make sure we had that right. Linford, yep, 58%. And he nails the second one. Odd that a guard would be that bad at him. Bringing it up is DeVries. DeVries up top, now backs up a little bit, now looking to drive. 23 got a body on him, no call. Gets it back to DeVries for a long 3, no good. Rebound by Star Valley. They're leaving everything short today, ladies and gentlemen, is Riverton. Almost stolen there by Derek DeVries. They were trying to get across the timeline, but it gets tipped and goes out of bounds. Looking to inbound. Inbound is to Linford in the backcourt. He's going to bring it over the timeline. He's guarded by Sheets. Linford looking to drive, cut off by Sheets. Now is back up top. Swings it to Neild. Neild going to McClure. McClure back to Neild. Neild for three. He goes long, and they've been long on several different things. Sheets comes away with the board. Sheets almost had it stolen, but able to spin out of it. Lost the ball a little bit, but able to get it back. Vincent now on the left wing, gets it to Paxson up top, to Sheets on the right wing. Sheets almost lost it again, but gets it over to Paxson. Paxson to DeVries on left wing, to the block, to Houck, out to Paxson. Gets it to Sheets for three. He airballs it. Paxson with the Houck with the rebound. He misses. No good, but DeVries with the rebound. Gets it to Paxson. Over to DeVries. Back to Paxson. Paxson for three. No good. DeVries with the rebound. Gets it to Vincent on the wing. Vincent comes up top. Back to DeVries. Now on the baseline to Houck. Back up top to Paxson. Paxson a long three. Good! Parker Paxton. His first points of the night. And we're now all tied up at 5-2. 5-5, excuse me, all tied up. Linford looking to drive quickly, puts it up, no good. Rebound by DeVries. Riverton looking for their first lead. DeVries bringing it up, looking to go in, and this time they finally call Neild on. He's been hip checking DeVries every time he's brought the ball up. Not overly hard, just enough, and they finally called him on. So Gabrielson is going to come in, so is Hutchison and Monroe. So Sheets, Houck, and Vincent will come out now. So, and those three will join DeVries and Paxson with 3:55 to play in the first quarter. DeVries, Gabrielson on the left wing. Back to DeVries up top. Swings over to Sheets on the right wing. Sheets going into the paint for Hutchison. Hutchison drives in. Swings out to Gabrielson. Gabrielson for three. Good! Cade Gabrielson. 8-5, in favor of Riverton. Bringing it up, they get to McClure on the elbow, gets into Hodges. Hodges puts it up, and now he's got his first field goal of the night. And it's 7-8. 8-7 in favor of Riverton. Paxson up quickly with it. Goes to Gabrielson on the right wing. Gabrielson pump fake, then goes up to to Paxson. Paxson back to Gabrielson. Gabrielson on the right wing, looking inside. Nothing's really there. He gets it now to Hutchison on the high block. He drives into the paint, has to stop, gets it back out to Paxson up top. Paxson faking a start, then backs up and hands it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson to Monroe on the left elbow. Back out to DeVries. DeVries looking to drive, shoots from 14, and he's good. He's got his first points of the night, and it's now 10-7 in favor of Riverton with 2:42 and going in the first quarter. Bringing it up is, let's see who's checking the game. Lancaster, is checked in. He throws it out. He throws it looking for McClure, and it is deflected out of bounds by DeVries. So Lancaster's come in, and so has somebody else. Let's see here, number 30 for them, Jensen. Eli Lucas now in the game for Riverton. Running their offense is Star Valley. McClure has it. Looking inside. Stolen away. Oh, he just barely lost out of bounds. He had it and just couldn't get his hands on it. DeVries there with a nice deflection. But it'll be side out for Star Valley. They inbounded to Jensen. Jensen to Lancaster. Lancaster looking to drive down the middle. Gets cut off. Gets it back to Jensen. Jensen drives baseline. Kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins shoots a three. It's good. 10-10. Quickly down the court, getting it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson fakes going baseline, but now he's trapped. He's going to swing it inside to Hutchison. Hutchison misses from point-blank range. Literally, all you had to do is get up there and put it up there, but they don't use the backboard. That's just my bit of advice. However, Star Valley returns the favor and misses a wide-open pass into the paint. Would have been an easy two, as Jensen just threw it about 8 feet too high. Paxson is going to return now for DeVries. So you got Monroe, DeVries, Hutchison, Gabrielson, and Lucas. Minute 51 and counting to go in the first quarter. Gabrielson's going to bring it across, goes to Lucas on the left wing. Lucas to the elbow for Monroe. Monroe thought about driving, then gets it out to Gabrielson. Gabrielson now kind of stuck, has to get it to Lucas. Lucas comes back to help. Lucas looking to drive to Gabrielson on the left wing. Now to Paxson up top. Paxson splits the double team, puts a floater up, no good. Monroe got the rebound even though he's getting dragged away. Gets it to Paxson for three, no good. Rebound by Jenkins of Star Valley. He gets the ball to McClure. McClure will bring it over the timeline with mid-15. No one picks him up. He shoots a wide open three. No one picked up the ball there, and it's 13-10 in favor of Star Valley. Paxson brings up, goes to Gabrielson on the left, back up top to Paxson. Paxson down to Lucas on the right. Back up top to Paxson, back to Gabrielson on the left wing. To Monroe around the free throw line. They double team him, and we're going to get a reach, I do believe, on 34. That would be Lancaster. Let's see here. I've got a decent little view. It is on 34. That'll be his first, team third. So let's see, 12-3. Linford and Horsley coming in for Star Valley. Vincent and DeVries coming in for Riverton. So you got your starters pretty much for everybody except for Lancaster. Inbound is to Vincent. Nicely done. He puts it up and off the backboard. Good. Bank shot was nice. 13-12 in favor of Star Valley. Star Valley looking inside from McClure. Now kicks out to Lancaster. Now looking inside. Vincent, nicely done. Deflects the pass intended for Hodges as Vincent was fronting him there and able to just jump up and hit it out of bounds. So Lancaster will look to inbound. He gets it into Linford. Linford on the baseline, coming up top to set the play. Gets it over to Horsley. Horsley to Lancaster. Going inside from McClure. McClure, turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound by Linford, though. He puts it up, misses, but he'll be fouled. Just nobody boxed out there. Foul is going against number 5. That would be Cade Gabrielson. That'll be his first, team third. First shot is up by Linford, and it's good. Linford only a 58% free throw shooter on the season, but he is 3 for 3 so far today. And Hodges will come out for Johnson now for Star Valley. Linford looking to make it a 3-point lead again. It's 14-12. Second one's up and good. He's now 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Bring it up court. They get to Paxson. Paxson cross court to the wing to DeVries. DeVries looking for Hutchison at the free throw line. Gets it to him. Out to Vincent, to DeVries, to Paxson. Paxson brings it up top, gets it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson, a long three. No good. And away comes Johnson, who just checked in with the rebound with 3/10 of a second left. Unable to get a shot up. So at the end of the first quarter, it is 15-12 in favor of Star Valley. We'll be right back after these messages on KTAK.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
And welcome back to KTAK. It is 15-12 in favor of Star Valley after one quarter. One of the good notes is, while not shooting overly particularly well, we have gotten points from 5 guys so far, has Riverton. and 4 for Star Valley. So it's important. We need to get some multiple scores in here to help with the leg issue. To start, it will be Riverton ball. They're going to get it over to DeVries. He's going to look to drive, and he's going to get hand-checked along the way. I think that's against number 20. It is. That's Johnson. That'll be his first, team 4th. So inbounds to Gabrielson. He's guarded by Horsley. Gabrielson trying to look around here. It is a zone still, and that has caused some problems, quite honestly. Swinging around to get into Hutchinson on the elbow, and he loses control of it, and that's the first real turnover of the day, and they're able to go all the way down the court, Linford, and puts up the 2 to give them a 17-12 lead. DeVries now with it, spins away from trouble, looking to drive down, puts up a floater. They got part of his wrist, they don't call it, goes out of bounds on the miss and over to Star Valley. Not the start we kind of want. So who have we got in for Riverton? You got your starters. You got Vincent, DeVries, Gabrielson, Paxton, and Hutchinson. For Star Valley, starting second quarter, you got Hodges, Horsley, Jenkins, missing somebody, Johnson, and Linford, Linford has it now. He's going to get it over to Horsley. Horsley guarded by Paxton. There, of course, in the man-to-man is Riverton. Gets over to Linford on the left wing. He looks to drive, cut off, goes to Horsley. Horsley down in the baseline. They get inside now to Hodges. Nice passing there to find an open Johnson, and he scores 19-12. Quickly up the court. Vincent with it on the left wing. Vincent to DeVries. DeVries looking to drive. He drives, puts it up, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. I think it is going to be a shooting foul. It is. Fouls against Johnson. He's got a quick 2. It'll be team 5th. So DeVries going to the line, shooting 2 here. He has 2 points on the day, no free throw attempts. First one, he rolls over the front iron to the backboard and good. And we see McClure coming in now for Star Valley. Star Valley's coaching staff all wearing the same blazer today. Second one is up and no good by DeVries, so it'll leave it with 19-13 with 6:38 to go in the half. Linford with on the left side. Linford swings it cross court to Horsley. Horsley back to Linford. Linford looking inside, gets Hodges, but almost lost him. He threw it so high that it didn't result in what they wanted to, which was an easy bucket. Trying to get it in. Now Hodges now with it down low, kicks it outside. Linford looking to drive, does so. He's blocked from behind. Oh, and they're going to call a foul. A guy who did not have a great angle, and Jason is none too happy with it. It is against Vincent. That's his second, and it'll be the team's 4th. Coach Sheets discussing it with the ref. Linford with 2 shots, puts the first one up and good. Again, he's now 5 for 5, I do believe. Linford from the line is, well, he was 4 for 4. Now he's 5 for 5. The second one on its way is good. So Linford is 6 for 6, a guy who shoots 58% from the free throw line. You do wonder if Wyo Prep's got that one wrong. 21-13. They swing to Paxton on the baseline, puts up a 3, good. Paxton now with 6, and he cuts it to 5-point deficit, 21-16. That was a beautiful baseline 3-pointer. Linford looking to drive on Gabrielson. He's cut off, gets it to McClure. McClure looking inside. As far as you would expect, they'll go outside in. McClure loses DeVries, puts it up, a nice cut, and they find 20. Oh, what number is that? 22, excuse me. Jenkins on a cut, and we've got yet another foul. Let's see who this one's going to go against. It's going to go against Derek DeVries. That's his first, team 5th. Wow, they've got 6 up there, and I know that's right. We're missing one, evidently. So there we go. It's team 6. So next one will be free throws. First one is up and good by Jenkins. He now has 4 on the day for Star Valley. He'll look to get it out to a 7-point lead. He does so. So they are shooting very well from the free throw line. Bringing up DeVries, has it, back to Gabrielson. Gabrielson slightly right atop the key, back up to DeVries, to Monroe, who is on the free throw line. He turns and shoots, no good. And rebound by Star Valley. They're looking to break. They get it to Hodges on the baseline. He looks to drive in. He's double-teamed. Kicks it out to Jenkins. Back to Hodges. Hodges looking to back down, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul, or somebody is in that vicinity. I didn't see him duck his shoulder, but that's exactly what they're going to say he did. That's his second, team sixth. Now number 11 will come in to get him, and now they've only got one foul for Hodges. I've got two. And the score thing I'm looking at here does too. Nonetheless, Hilton's going to check in for his first time of the day. I love what Wab has done, giving us these score sheets here right in front of us. Paxton to DeVries on the left wing, down by 7 with 5:07 to go in the first half. Gets it to Paxton on the right wing. Sheets now in the game as well. Paxton drives, puts up a horrible shot. But they get the rebound, kick it out to DeVries. DeVries takes one dribble, fakes, gets it from 15. Monroe with the rebound now. Out to Ty Sheets. Sheets to DeVries. Looking to drive, he's cut off. Goes to Monroe at the elbow, back out to DeVries. DeVries for three, no good. So 3 opportunities there, unable to score. It remains 23-16, 4.5 to play. They look for Hilton on a drive. They had him point blank. Great pass by Linford, and he just completely missed it. Away comes Riverton. They get to Paxton for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound is by Jenkins of Star Valley. He'll get it to McClure, and McClure will slowly bring it over the timeline, then passes it across. They get it all the way down to Hilton. He's trying to drive. He gets it stolen away. Their second turnover. Good job by Drevin Monroe there. Winds up getting it over to DeVries. DeVries now, they're with the double team. They get Monroe on the elbow. He picks it up, tries to get to Paxton, but it's deflected out of bounds by Neal. It will remain Riverton's ball with 3:52 to play in the first half. And Houck going to come in now, as is Gabrielson come back in as well. So you got Vincent, Sheets, Gabrielson, Paxton, and Houck in the game for Riverton. Some substitution going in. Hilton's going to come out now for Riverton. For Star Valley, and Johnson's going to come back in. Inbounds into the backcourt. Paxton to Sheets. Sheets brings across the timeline. Gets to Vince on the left wing. To Houck on the elbow. Out to Sheets. Sheets is open for a 3. Misses. Rebound is by Jenkins. Star Valley looking to bring it up. Not really in any hurry. Up by 7. Linford to Neal. Neal hits McClure on the elbow. McClure trying to back Gabrielson down. Can't do it. Gets it back outside to Neal. Neal swings over to Linford. Linford for 3. Looks good, but nope, it's too hard. Rebound by Paxton. 3:19 to go in the half. Paxton brings it up, looking to go to his right. He's cut off, gets it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson to Vincent, to Houck on the elbow, and Houck gets it just stolen right away from him. And away comes Neal with it. Neal gets it to Jenkins, to Johnson, Then to McClure. McClure back to Linford. Linford looking to drive. Pops from 15, misses. Rebound by Gabrielson. 2:53 to play in the half. Gabrielson brings it up. Gets it to Vincent. Vincent, if it had been a straight pass, he might have had to look at a shot, but it was deflected, but still wound up with him. Vincent gets it to Paxton. Paxton resets the play from up top. Goes to his right to Sheets. Sheets looking to make a move, then comes back to Paxton. This zone is very frustrating. To Sheets. Sheets looking to drive. Does so. Pops from 4 feet. Misses. He's 0 for on the day. Rebound by Star Valley with 2:23 and counting to go in the half. Linford bringing it up. We see Hutchison at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Gets over to McClure. McClure's now up top. Hands it back to Linford. Linford looks to drive. Gets cut off. They get it outside. Now they go inside to McClure. McClure, some nice interior passing, but it's not really leading anything. They wind up swinging out for a 3, and Neal misses it horribly. And Sheets comes away with the rebound. He's trying to go all the way in, and a bounce pass inside. Luckily, it's going to wind up getting tipped, and it's going to wind up with Star Valley. But he's trying to bounce pass it, about 1.5 feet, but between 2 guys. And we see here Hutchison comes in, and Brody Dale getting his first action of the day. The inbound is to Hauk on the low block. He gets out to Paxson, and Paxson smacked. Foul is going to go against number 23. That's Neal. That's his second. Team 7th, so it'll be 1-1 for Paxson. Paxson has 6 points on the day. No free throws attempted by him. Paxson puts the first one up. Good. 23-17. And we're going to see this time Neal coming out and Hedges coming in for Star Valley. So going deep onto their bench. Paxson with one more to come. It's on its way. It's pure. Paxson cuts the lead to 5, 23-18 Star Valley. Bringing it across the timeline, they wind up getting it to Hedges. First action of the day, Hedges to Jenkins. Jenkins looking to drive across the lane, then passes it out to Jensen. Jensen looking to drive, gets cut off, has nobody to pass it to, finally finds Jenkins. Going inside, they find 20. He misses the first one, puts it up on the offensive rebound, does Johnson, misses again, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. Missed from point blank range. Foul is on Brody Dale, his first, team 6th, and Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is on its way. Look good is good. 24-18, minute 26 to play in the half. Second one is on its way. It's good as well. So they reassert the lead back out to 7. Gabrielson now is going to bring it up. He gets into Paxson, left to the top of the key. Paxson looking to drive down the middle. Stops from 11, puts it up and good. Nice little dribble and mid-range jumper there. 25-20, minute 10 to go in the half. Jensen bringing it up, guarded by Dale. Uses a screen, looks to drive in, and we don't get any fouls there, but we do get a rebound on foul, actually, against Star Valley. They let a lot go there, and I'm glad they did. Foul is going against number 20. That's Johnson. That's his third. And that'll be team 8th. So that'll send Hunter Hauk to the line to shoot 1-1. I don't even have a free throw percentage on Hunter for the season. But he's going to get 1-1, chance to get some points, and chance to eat into this lead, possibly get down to one possession. DeVries is coming to the timeline. To the scores table at the timeline. Looks like he's going to come get Hunter if he makes these free throws. First one up and, no good at all. Goes out of bounds over to Green River. Nerves there maybe for Hunter. Not Green River, thank you, Star Valley. They're all merging together at this point after the past 2 weeks. Star Valley, because they have green in their uniform. Star Valley bringing it up, hands it off to Lancaster. Lancaster out to, I'm trying to lay eye on that number, I don't know that one. To 44, Hedges. He hasn't played a whole lot. Hedges now with it back. Hedges looking to drive on Paxson. Ducks his shoulder and loses it on a steal. That'll be a turnover, number 3 against them. And great job by by DeVries and Paxson as they were going for it. DeVries able, as he's falling out of bounds, threw it behind him and threw it right off the knees of Hedges. Chance to get down to one possession game with 32 seconds. 25-20 Riverton. Star Valley in tied to Vincent. Vincent out to DeVries. DeVries bringing it up top. We go under 25 seconds to play in the half. Paxson with it up top to Vincent on the left wing. Vincent looking to bring it up top. Does so. Gets it to Gabrielson. 15 seconds. They get DeVries. Same thing. He dribbles towards Gabrielson, then hands it off to him. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Gabrielson to DeVries. 7 seconds. DeVries off a screen by Vincent. He's going to try and pop for 3. No good. And rebound is going to come away. They don't get the shot off. But nonetheless, DeVries wants the foul. He's not going to get it. So at the end of the first, it is 25-20 in favor of Star Valley. We'll be right back with the Central Wyoming College halftime show after these messages on KTAK.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
at some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing.
Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Welcome back to I'm all over the place, Connor. The Central Wyoming College halftime show, and it's 25-20, and for that, it's not that bad. But you're about to really realize why Riverton's losing at the moment. First, for your scores, leading all scores and leading Star Valley, of course, is Linford. He's got 10, only 2 field goals, 6 of those 10 from the free throw line. Then you've got Jenkins with 5, Johnson with 4, and McClure and Hodges each with 3. For Riverton, Paxton has 10. He's got 2 threes, regular mid-range, and 2 free throws. And then it drops off completely. Gabrielson and DeVries with 3 each, although in different ways. Gabrielson hits a 3, DeVries with a 2 and 1 free throw. Vincent has 2, and Hutchison has 2. So, as we go to the stat sheet, which I adore Wab for handing these things out, or whoever's doing it, Riverton is shooting 21.4%, so 21.5% from the field. They're 6 of 28. From three-point land, they're hitting exactly, again, 21.4%. They're 3 of 14. Free throws, they are 71.4. So, again, it's the field shooting that has been a plague for us the past several weeks, basically ever since we came off the 13-game win streak. For Star Valley, shooting percentage is much better, but not good. Star Valley shooting 35% from the field. They're 33% from three-point line. On free throws, though, they're shooting 91.7%. They're 11 of 12. And you look no further than Linford, who has 6 points on that, and he's 6 for 6 for a guy who during the regular season only shot 58% from the field, or from the free throw line, excuse me. As for rebounds, total rebounds, Riverton's getting out-rebounded 20-16. 16-8 on the defensive side. However, Riverton does lead on the offensive side with 8 offensive rebounds to 4 for both teams, giving up too many offensive rebounds. Fouls about even in the half. Star Valley had 8 to Riverton 7. Assists, they both have 4. turnovers pretty light. They have it at, depending on what you gather as turnover, they have it as 4-2. I have it as 3-1. On true turnovers. On steals, they both have 2. So there's not a whole lot of difference here. Defensive stops, which they actually keep as well. Defensive stops, Star Valley's got 18 to Riverton's 12. Points off the bench, neither team really getting a whole lot off the bench. Riverton has 0 points off the bench, Star Valley with 4. And that is going to be it. Now, we once again did have a quarter where we were in the single-digit marks with 8 in the second quarter. But Star Valley only put up 10. That was after putting up 15 to our 12 in the first quarter. Largest lead of the game has been Star Valley, 21-13 by 8. We've had 2 lead changes, and we've had 2 ties. We want to thank Central Wyoming College for sponsoring this halftime show, the last halftime show of the season, of the basketball season. So thank you to them for a great education at an affordable price. Check out cwc.edu. We'll be right back with the second half here on KTAK.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine and Adina Vasco and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We are in the last game of the season, the consolation game at WHSAA State Championships. We are at the Ford Wyoming Center, and we were facing rival and region champion who defeated us last week, and we defeated way earlier in the season, February, 25-20 Star Valley over the Riverton Wolverines. Star Valley will now be going right to left, so Riverton will be going left to right, playing an offensive end in front of their own benches. So to start the third, you would guess it, you've got your starters for Riverton: Vincent, DeVries, Gabrielson, Paxson, and Hutchison. For Star Valley, you've got Linford. He has the ball right now after the inbound. He swings it over to Neal. Neal looking inside for McClure. Gets it back out to Linford. He shoots a three. No good. Rebound by Riverton. They get it quickly up on a pass to Hutchison. Hutchison backing down. Out to Paxson. To DeVries. DeVries got to look at three. Good! Derek DeVries from downtown. And it's now 23-25 in favor of Star Valley. Down to one possession. McClure with it. He's going to swing it out to Jenkins. He looks to drive in. DeVries got all ball. No, he didn't. They're going to say he got body. Foul is on DeVries. That's his second. It'll be team first of the half. And it will send him to the line. First one up and good by 22. Jenkins. He now has 6 on the day. Second one is on its way. In and out, no good. Rebound by Vincent. Vincent bringing it all the way up, gets it to Hutchison on the right wing, and he stepped out of bounds. He was going too wide, coming down on the wing, and he stepped out of bounds for not a great turnover look there for Riverton. 26-23 in favor of Star Valley. 7:10 to go in the third. Linford has it now. He's looking inside, almost stolen, but he get to McClure. McClure out to Neal. Neal misses it, and we're going to get a foul on Star Valley on the rebound. A shove is what they're going to call. Foul is going to go against number 3. That's Linford. That's his first, team first of the second half. Inbounded to Gabrielson. He's going to bring it up the center over to Paxson on the right wing. Paxson looks to bring it up top, then goes to DeVries on left wing. DeVries looking inside for Vincent. A risky pass. Luckily, Vincent able to rebound it. Gets out to Paxson. Paxson drives, turns, gets to DeVries. DeVries inside to Vincent. Nicely done. Vincent cannot convert, though, as he was double-teamed. Not sure Hodges got a piece of that or not, but it doesn't matter. They're looking to break. They get to Jenkins, and they're going to get a travel. Jenkins got up in the air and then came down, did not know where he was, and didn't, more importantly, know where any teammates were. So travel on him. That's their 4th turnover is the way I'm keeping it. So Paxson brings it up, gets to DeVries on left wing. DeVries drives into the elbow, shoots, no good. Rebound by McClure, and Star Valley will look to bring it up court. Linford looking to drive, gets cut off, has to put it up anyway. No good. Rebound by DeVries, and we're having just an offensive juggernaut, Connor, of a third quarter here. 6:06, we've had one left in the third. 1 field goal made and 1 free throw made. They get to Paxson. Paxson back to DeVries on the left wing. He's looking inside. He's going to come back to Paxson, and he does. Back to DeVries. Now cross court to Vincent. Vincent to Paxson. Paxson to DeVries. Had DeVries open potentially, gets it to Hutchison on the low block. Hutchison drives down, gets it to Paxson, puts it up and one! Paxson with a little dipsy-do there. Gets his 12th point of the day, and I do believe that foul is going against Hodges. Let's take a look. It is. It's Hodges' 3rd foul. Team second. It'll send Paxson to shoot 1 from the line, the old-fashioned 3-point play, and if he converts it, he'll be 3 for 3 on the day from field goal. Hauk and Drevin Monroe coming in for Vincent and Hutchison for Riverton. So, and Hodges is going to get a rest as well for Star Valley with 3 fouls because they're going to need him down the stretch. We see Hilton coming in for him. The free throw is on the way, and oh, lordy, I jinxed him. Paxson misses it. It went all the way around and then off. Linford brings it up. He's looking for McClure, but say goes to Neal in the opposite direction. Neal to Jenkins on the baseline. Back up top to Neal. Neal to Linford. Linford right up top of the key. Around the pro 3-point line, oddly enough. Into the elbow to McClure. McClure turns around, shoots from the elbow. Misses. Rebound is to Jenkins. He misses, and then DeVries comes away with the rebound. 26-25 in favor of Star Valley. And a three's put up. Three by Parker Paxton from downtown, and Riverton has retaken the lead 28-26, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor by Star Valley. It's going to be a full one. We'll take it with them and be right back here on KTAK.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
And welcome back to KTAK. On the strength of a Parker Paxton 3 and his 5 in the third quarter, Riverton has reclaimed the lead 28-26 over Star Valley, prompting Coach Schwab to call a full timeout. Off that timeout, Linford has it. He looks to drive, puts it up. No good, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. Let's see who against. It's going to go against Paxton. That's his second, team second of the half. Looking to inbound is Hilton, right underneath his basket. He gets it in, they put it up, and it's good. I can't see who put it up. It's McClure, excuse me. Tied 28 all. Riverton gets it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson and Gabrielson. Hutchinson's just, Hauk is just going to plow over a guy and get called for the charge. That's Hauk's first, team third. So 28-28 all, 4:43 to go in the third quarter. As tight as we would have expected it. Linford with it, bringing it up. He loses control of it. Is able to go back and get it, though, and get it to Neal. Neal looking for Hilton. Throws it out of bounds, off target, and will go over to Riverton. And we're going to have, let's see here, somebody checking in. 34, Lancaster coming in. He's going to come in for Neal. And Gabrielson's going to come out. So we've got Ty Sheets now in the game with the other four starters. Paxton brings it over the timeline. Looks to go to his right, does so, gets it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes in the middle, gets it to Vincent, the free throw line, who cuts in and then loses it out of bounds. I don't know what Vincent was trying to do. He wasn't trying to go for a shot. He literally just went out of bounds with it. 4:18 to go, tied at 28. Linford bringing it up top, McClure with the screen. Gets it to Lancaster. Lancaster looks inside for Hilton. Can't get it to him, and they turn the ball over. Fifth turnover. They get to Paxton up top. Paxton steps in, misses a three. He should have probably taken it in the hole because it was wide open to go all the way in. So bringing it up is Lancaster. Lancaster to Jenkins. Still tied. Jenkins to Hilton. Hilton changed his pivot feet, but they didn't call it. Hilton drives, puts it up, good. That's Hilton's first points of the day. Gives Star Valley the lead, 30-28. Hutchinson thought about a three, drives in, out to Paxton. Paxton looking, goes to Jason Vincent. Vincent to DeVries, now on the left baseline. DeVries back up top to Sheets. Swinging it over to Paxton on the right wing. Paxton hits Hutchinson on the elbow, out to Vincent, baseline three. No good. DeVries with the rebound. Tries to save it from going out of bounds, but he's unable to do so. McClure just grabs it. And away comes Star Valley. Why do I keep wanting to say Green River? They look inside for Hilton. They get it to him, and they're going to call a charge, and I'm not sure Hutchinson was there, but we'll give it to him. We'll give Hutchinson the tag that he was there. So Hilton's first foul, team third for Star Valley, as we see Gabrielson come back in. So we've now got, I think the starters all back in for Riverton. We do. Vincent inbounds, 30-28. It's a 2-point game. Paxton brings it over, gets it Gabrielson. Gabrielson was 0 for 3, faked it, but his guy got there in time. Back up top to DeVries. DeVries to Paxton. Paxton looking at the elbow, gets it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson drives to the low block, gets caught, gets it to Vincent. Vincent drives in, tries to bounce past it in the paint, and it's intercepted. And Star Valley looking to break. They get to Lancaster. He's going to drive in, back out to McClure. McClure a long two, no good. Rebound by Vincent. Gets it to DeVries, now to Gabrielson. Gabrielson looking to drive. Back outside to DeVries. DeVries for a long three, no good. Rebound by Paxton, of all people on the floor. Gets out to Gabrielson. Gabrielson, a 15-footer, no good. Rebound by Star Valley. Still Star Valley by 2. Bringing it up is Horsley. Horsley gets it to Lancaster. Lancaster pulls out, then passes to the right, to the left to Jenkins. Jenkins to McClure. McClure back over to Horsley. Horsley looking to drive, does so, puts it up, misses, and we're going to get it over the back on Lancaster. That'll be his second, team fourth. So it'll be Riverton basketball with 2 minutes exactly to play in the third quarter, and we have been stuck, ladies and gentlemen. I mean stuck at 30-28 for a while. This is going to we'll see with 2 minutes, but right now neither team is in double figures for the quarter. Star Valley's only scored 5. Riverton scored 8. A whopping 5 field goals have been made in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter by both teams combined. Vincent with it on the right wing. Back up top at half court to Gabrielson. Gabrielson looking to come to his left. Gets it to DeVries on the left wing. DeVries looks, gets it up top to Paxton. He's slightly shaded to the left up top of the key. Gets it to DeVries. DeVries drives baseline, kicks out to Vincent. Vincent drives baseline out to DeVries. DeVries fakes a 3, and he's going to get fouled. I think they're going to get Lancaster on that one, too. Yep, that's exactly who they're going to get. That's his third, and that's team fifth. Comes with 1:28 to go in the first. Riverton will inbound from the near sideline or the right sideline from my view here at the table. Inbound comes to DeVries. DeVries to Gabrielson. Gabrielson back to DeVries. Monroe is checked in now. DeVries drives, puts it up, and we're going to get a block. You got to be there first. The foul's going to be against number 20, I do believe. It is against Johnson, who just came in and gets his 4th foul. That is number 4 on him, I do believe. Player foul. Yep, that's his 4th. Team 6th. And they're going to say Derek was shooting. Derek puts the first free throw up, and it's good. Cuts the lead to 1 for Star Valley as Drew Monroe, a whole slew of substitutions. So Riverton now has Sheets, Paxton, DeVries, Hauk, and Hutchison in the game. Second one on its way, left way short. McClure with the rebound as it came off just the front iron. 1:18 to go in the third. Bringing it up is Horsley. Horsley gets it to Neild. Neild goes inside to Jenkins. Jenkins cut off. Nice passing there to Neild. Neild can't get anything. Hilton open for 3. No good. And rebound is going to go out of bounds and over. Nope, it's going to stay with Star Valley with 1:04 to go. Looking to inbound will be Star Valley's Jenkins. He inbounds to Neild. Neild to Hilton. Hilton back up top to Jenkins, and they swing it over to Horsley on the left wing. Horsley looking to drive. He's blanketed by Paxton, so he passes it around. They get around to Neild. Neild back to Horsley. Horsley looking to drive. Picks up his dribble again. Has to go back outside to Neild. Neild to Horsley. Now inside to McClure. McClure looking to back down. Gets pushed out, though. Gets it back to Lancaster. Lancaster to McClure. 39 seconds left in the third quarter to Horsley. Horsley shakes shook Paxton. Ball's going to go out of bounds on the rebound attempt after the miss by McClure, and it will go to Riverton with 33.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Bringing up is Paxton. You would expect a Coach Sheets-led team to hold for the last second here, which is usually what they do at end of quarters, but who knows. DeVries to Sheets. Sheets faked a 3. He drives in, picks up his dribble, gets it to DeVries. DeVries back to Sheets. Sheets cross court to Paxton with 14. He drives, gets it to DeVries. He's open for 3. He figures why not. Rebound is by Sheets, though. Hutchison with it to Paxton with 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Paxton with it still on the right wing. Shoots a 3. Good! Paxton from 3. And that'll do it for the end of the quarter. Paxton hitting the three, giving Riverton the lead, 32-30, as we will go into the fourth quarter. Riverton with the 2-point lead. We'll be right back on KTAK.
Some winter we're having 1 minute sunshine, the next 30 below. Then ice dams, broken pipes, and indoor flooding. You got water where you don't want it? Blowdorn Lumber has your back with sump pumps, discharge hoses, and big fans to dry it all out. After you shut the water off, get dried out with help from the crew at Blowdorn Lumber in Riverton. They have what you need to get your life back to normal, and that's a good thing because we have a lot of winter left to go. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. Consolation game, last game of the season for Riverton and Star Valley. Riverton leads after 3, 32-30. It has been the heavyweight fight we thought it would be. Riverton scoring 12 points in the third to take the lead to 5 scored by Star Valley. And much like yesterday, the second half hasn't been an offensive masterpiece by either team. Swung over to DeVries. DeVries out of it. Gets into Paxton for 3. He was feeling it. He misses. Rebound by Star Valley. They're going to look to break here. They get it inside. Blocked. But they're going to call a foul. They got inside to Linford, and let's see who the foul's going to go against. Looking. It's going to go against Vincent. That's his third. Only the team fourth. But it will send Linford to the line to shoot 2. He's 58% on the year in the regular season, but today he's now 7 of 7. At least I do believe he's 7 of 7. Yes, he's now 7 of 7. Next one on the way, 8 of 8. Linford had himself a day now with 12 points. All 8 of them coming from the free throw line. Swinging around, they get to Paxton. Paxton looks to go baseline, puts up, and he's fouled. We're going to go get up. Okay. So we'll send Paxton to the line. The foul is on 23. Kneeled. Sorry, I started to answer my wife on a question. First one up by Paxton is good. Paxton now has 19 points on the day. Chance to get a solid 20. Up and good. So 34-32. Quickly up floor is Star Valley. Linford goes to the right to Neal. Neal to McClure. McClure inside to Hodges. Hodges turns, puts it up, and good. That's only his 5th point of the day, and we're tied. Riverton's going to call a timeout. Let's see how long it is for. It's a 30-second timeout. Comes with 7:18 to go in the fourth. We'll be right back. Riverton Lee is tied with Star Valley here on KTAK.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And welcome back to KTK's coverage of Riverton High School athletics. Riverton and Star Valley tied 34-34 all in this consolation game. 7:17 to go in the fourth. Riverton with the ball. Gabrielson going to Vincent on the right wing. Vincent driving, kicks it way out to DeVries, way out on the other baseline. He brings up top, goes to Vincent on the right wing. Now Vincent dribbles to center. Vincent looking to drive, has to hand it off to Paxton. Paxton refuses the screen, drives in himself, puts it up. Oh, almost got in one again. And let's see here. Who's the foul going to go against? It looks to be 23 Neal, I think. It is against Neal. That's his 4th, team 8th. Paxton will go to the line to shoot 2. He is 4 for 5 on the day. First one is up and good. Riverton retakes the lead. So we got yet another lead change. We're up to about 6 now. Neal's going to come out. Lancaster coming in. Paxton to shoot the second one up and rolls in and good. 36-34 in favor of Riverton. Bringing up is Lancaster for Star Valley. He gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins on the right wing, guarded by Vincent. He tries to screen roll with Hodges. Nice roll. It wasn't all there, but Hodges turns, puts it up and good. He's now got 7. He's outscored all the rest of the quarters combined for him in the 4th. They get into Hutchinson. Hutchinson puts up nice up and under by Hutch is good and retakes the lead 38-36 for Riverton. Hodges now, their leading scorer, of course, had 3 for the whole game until the 4th quarter. Nasquit 4. They're operating a pick and roll nicely with him. Here we go again with the pick and roll. And Gabrielson's ran over, but they're going to say he was there too late. And Hodges puts it up and good. Not who we want to get hot right now. 38-38. DeVries to Gabrielson. Gabrielson looking to dribble down baseline. Has to pull back up. Now does go baseline. Puts it up. No good. And we're going to get a foul and 2 shots for Gabrielson. Foul is against 0. That's Hodges. And that's smart. That's very smart by Gabrielson. He's starting to warm up. Get him his 4th. It's the team's 9th. And let's see what they're going to do here as far as Star Valley. They're not taking him out yet. Gabrielson, first one on its way up and good. 39-38. Drevin Monroe now coming in. He's going to come in for Hutchison. Star Valley's going to ride it with Hodges. Second one by Gabrielson is up and good. 40-38 in favor of Riverton. 5:55 to go. Lancaster brings it up, gets it to Linford on the left wing. Linford looking to drive towards the free throw line. Does. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe gets it to DeVries. DeVries looking to move it up with some pace. Does so, but gets cut off. Hands it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson to Paxton. Nope. Now to Paxton. He realized he couldn't get it to him, but now he finally did. Paxton guarded by Lancaster. Paxton to Gabrielson. Gabrielson's open for 3. No good. Rebound, and they're going to get Vincent with a reach, I bet. And that'll be Vincent's 4th if it's against him. They're going to put that, thankfully, on Monroe. That's his 1st, team 5th. So it'll be inbound from the baseline, far baseline to Lancaster for Star Valley. 5:20 to go in the ball game and in the season. Lancaster swings it right over to Linford. Linford gets it. They get it inside to Hodges. He puts it up, and Hodges misses from point-blank range. He was open. He had the look. They're going to leave Gabrielson. No, he's not going to shoot 3 as he brought it up court. Gets it to Paxton. Under 5 now. Paxton DeVries back to Paxton. Paxton looking to drive baseline, gets stopped, gets it to Monroe. Monroe's going to get called for a walk. Thought he took too many, and that's turnover number 5. Each team with 5. Been relatively cleanly played game as far as fouls go. So 4:51, Star Valley going to have the ball and chance to tie it or take the lead. Bring it up, going to the right for Jenkins. Jenkins to Hodges up top. Hodges gets it to McClure. McClure looking inside for, I can't see the number. He's looking inside for Jenkins. Vincent got a hand on it and caused the ball to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Green River. Hutchinson now is going to come back in. He's going to get Vincent here for a spell at the 4:38 mark. Lancaster looking inbounds, does to Linford. Linford swings it around up top, winds up with McClure. McClure back to Lancaster. Lancaster looked to drive, got cut off, gets to McClure. McClure for an open look at 3. No good. Rebound by Hutchinson. Hutchinson trying to bring it up all by himself. He's got the look. Now he's going to kick it out to DeVries. DeVries thought about a 3. Now DeVries drives in, puts it up, no good, but it'll be a foul shooting opportunity for DeVries. Foul is against McClure, I do believe. Yep, it's McClure's 1st, team 10th. So they're going to be shooting 2 shots every foul will Riverton the rest of the way out. First one up, hits every bit of rim it can and doesn't fall through. Derek was 6 on the night. Excuse me, not 6, was 7 on the night. He's looking for point number 8 here. It's on the way. It's well short. And rebound comes to Star Valley with 4:13 to play in the ball game. Linford with it. Linford going to use a screen by Jenkins and look to drive down the middle. He's there, and they're going to get Paxton for a reach foul. I thought he got ball. Paxton's a little upset about it. But nonetheless, that's his 3rd. Team 6th. So they'll be shooting 1-1 next foul. And we got a timeout by Coach Sheets. Let's see how long it is. We're looking. It's going to be a full timeout with 4:04 to play in the 4th. We'll take it with them. Your score, Riverton 40, Star Valley 38. We'll be right back on KTAK.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to KTA's coverage of this WHSAA Consolation Championship game. It is the final game for both these teams in the season. State championships will be decided tonight. Inbound out of the timeout gets to McClure, and they get it to Jenkins. Jenkins puts up an 8-footer, no good. Rebound is to McClure, but he's stepping out of bounds, and he realized that he about hot potatoed that thing. He knew where he was. It originally wasn't him they thought would rebound it. It was number 20, Johnson, who I think they thought would rebound it. So inbound is to Gabrielson. Gabrielson to DeVries, back to Gabrielson. We're under 3:50 now. Riverton with a 2-point lead. Gabrielson, they're extending all the way up to him at half court. He gets it over to DeVries. DeVries looking to come left. Goes to Gabrielson on the left wing. Gabrielson tries to bring it up top. Now backs out, goes to Vincent on the left. Vincent looking to drive down the middle. Does. Inside, gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison blocked, though. He didn't need to pump fake. He had the position. Pump fake and allowed Jenkins to get over and get the block. So they get to Lancaster now. Lancaster to Linford. Linford looking to drive. He's open. Misses! Misses a point-blank one, and DeVries comes away with the rebound. DeVries driving in. Stops, pops. Good from 4 feet. Derek with his first 2 of the 4th. Extends the lead to 4 as we go under 3 minutes. 2:59, 2:58 to go. Lancaster to Linford. Linford looking to drive. He won't miss this one. Yes, he will. Oh, he was wide open for another one. This one was too hard. Riverton with the rebound. Hutchison with it. Hutchison going to be fouled by Linford, and Linford's PO'd, you can tell. That's going to be his second. A little bit more frustration than anything else after he missed. Folks, I mean, he just missed them. It wasn't great defense. It wasn't, a hand in the face, alternate shot. He missed 2 wide open layups in a row, and I understand why he's mad. So send Hutchison the line shooting 2. First one, too hard, no good. And, Connor, can you hear Mama now saying, you got to hit your free throws?
Yes.
That was Connor's color commentary for the day. Second one up and on the way, good. Gives Riverton a 5-point lead, 43-38. We've got a timeout on the floor. Let's see who it was by. I think it was probably by Star Valley, but I don't know. It is a full timeout called by Riverton. Thank you, sir. Riverton calls it with 2:45 to go in the game. We'll take it with them and be right back here on KTAK.
From the field To the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. 2:45 left in regulation in the season. Regulation basketball, Riverton by 5. They've taken the lead. It is Star Valley's ball coming out of timeout. Linford gets it to Neal. Everybody with their starters in, it seems. They get into Hodges. He shoots. He misses. Rebound goes to McClure. McClure puts it up. No good. Rebound by DeVries. DeVries for Riverton, going to bring over time clock as we're under 2.5 to play. Or the timeline, not the time clock. He's trapped, has to give up his dribble. Gives it to Gabrielson. Gabrielson with it. Dribbles to his right, now to his left, out to Paxton. 2:15 to play in the regular season. Or not regular season, in the season. Paxton with it. Paxton drives the middle, picks up his dribble, out to DeVries towards half court. 2:08, 2:07. DeVries is going to lose it. They get it over to, they get it all the way down. And nice job by Paxton getting in there as they'd found Neal wide open for a layup. Paxton a little bit faster, able to come underneath him and swipe the ball, make it go out of bounds over the baseline. They'll stay with Star Valley. Linford looking to inbound. Linford gets into McClure. McClure going to take that 15-foot shot. He misses. Rebound by Paxton, and then McClure fouls Paxton. That'll be McClure's second. Team well over the bonus situation, well over the limit. So it'll send Paxton to the line to shoot 2. He is 6 of 7 on the day, I do believe. He is 6 of 7. Having a rather good day for him today, both shooting and free throws and everything else. That one's good, no shock there. He now has 23 points on the day. He has 5 boards and 1 assist. Second one on its way, good. 45-38, 7-point lead for Riverton. It is their, I do believe, it is their biggest lead of the day, Riverton's biggest lead. Swinging it into Hodges. Oh, Hutchison comes over the back there on Hodges, which means that will actually be the 7th team foul, lead to 1-1 for Hodges. And the unfortunate part is that allows them to score without any time coming off the clock. On the season, Hodges is 75% from free throw line. This will be his first attempt at any today, or second attempt. First shot of the day for him was a free throw where he made it. He makes that one to pull it down to 45-39. Hodges for his second one. He should miss one of the next 2 he takes if he lives up to his percentage. So the next one he takes, he hits his 3rd free throw of the day and pulls it to 45-40, 5-point lead. They're looking to press. It's broken. They get it up to Vincent. Vincent to Hutchison. Hutchison to Paxton. Paxton looking to bring it over the top. Nice passing to break the press by Riverton. Gabrielson with it. Gabrielson looking to drive back out to Paxton. Under a minute and a half to go now. Paxton looking to drive, and he's going to call a timeout as he dribbles over towards the bench. It's going to be a 30-second, I do believe, with a minute 28 to play. We'll take it with them. Riverton clinging to a 5-point lead over Star Valley on KTAK.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of this consolation game between Riverton and Star Valley. 2 rivals, 2 teams in the same region, 2 teams that have split the regular season, well, Regular season, technically, Riverton won 1-0. In the postseason, though, in the regional, Star Valley winning. Both of those games happening at Star Valley. First neutral court or non-Star Valley court these teams have played at. And Riverton is a minute 28 to go in the game, leading by 5. They inbound it after the timeout to Paxson. They're going to try and chase Paxson and trap him. That's funny. He gets it all the way back up, gets it to DeVries. DeVries to Vincent. Vincent looking in, kicks it all the way back out to Paxson. Minute 15 to go in the game. Paxson trapped, looks to split it. He was just waiting for it, and that's exactly what he did. And he gets the foul called. Foul is going to go against Neal against number 23. That is his 5th. I do believe he's a senior, so he has played his last game as a Star Valley Brave. Star Valley fans giving him a round of applause, and rightfully so. It'll send Paxson to the free throw line, where he's hit 6 in the fourth quarter. Make that number 7. He's been perfect in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. Second one up and on its way, good. So it's 47-40, minute 11 to go. Paxson with 26 points on the day. They get it to McClure. McClure looking to drive, hands it Lancaster. Lancaster now drives the baseline to McClure. McClure, awkward 3 is good. Wow. So it's just awkward. He knew they had to get it up. So 47-43 in favor of Riverton. It is a 30-second timeout by Star Valley with 55.5. We'll take it with them and be right back on KTAK.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
And welcome back, KTAK's coverage of Riverton basketball. 55.6 seconds left. Inbounding from the press, they get it to DeVries. Now to Hutchison. Hutchison to Paxson, and Paxson's going to just get tripped. I thought he was going to split the difference. The fans for Star Valley want to say he fell down. They're going to say, nope, he was fouled. And they're going to saddle Linford with that foul. That's his 3rd. And it sends Paxson to the free throw line, where he is on the day 10 of 11. Paxson's free throw up and good. Paxson going to shoot the second one. Star Valley fans still not giving up on that. It's up and good. So 49-43, back out to a 2-possession game, 6 points. 46 seconds left. Lancaster brings it up. Lancaster picked up his dribble with nowhere to go. Finally gets it to McClure. McClure, another odd 3. He misses. Paxson with the rebound. Paxton's going to split the double team, and he's going to get fouled with 33.7 seconds left. Foul, I think they're going to get Linford with it again. They do. That's his 4th. So he'll send Paxton to the line. Again, he's now 12 of 13. The stat board in front of me not updating quite as quickly. He's got 28. Make that 29 is what they're going to say now. We'll figure it out for you guys in the Click It or Ticket postgame show immediately following this game. 50-43, second one up and good. This is the old Paxson showing up. 51-43, 8-point lead, 30 seconds to go in the ball game and in the season. They get it over to Linford. Linford for 3. He hits. 20 seconds left. Clock still moving. They get into Gabrielson. Gabrielson going to be quickly fouled. It's 46-51, 5-point game with 18.2 seconds left. Foul is going against number 22, Jenkins. That's his first. But, of course, Gabrielson go to the line shooting 2. He's got 5 points on the day, and he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. First one on its way, rattles in, good. 46-52, chance to get it now to a 7-point three-possession ball game, and Gabrielson does so. It is now 53-46, 7-point lead. Bringing it up quickly is Lancaster. Lancaster looking to drive. He gets blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Green. I don't know why I keep calling him Green River. With Star Valley. Star Valley going to call a timeout. It's a full one. We'll take it with them with 12.2 seconds left. My guess is maybe to get the seniors out of the game. We'll take it with them. Be right back for the final 12 seconds of the year on KTAK.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Welcome back. Star Valley inbound. They get to McClure. McClure for 3. Good. 7 seconds left. Inbound. Hutchinson going for the home run ball to Vincent. Vincent kind of pushed off a little bit, and that'll be it. 49-53. Riverton wins in a close one, a heavyweight matchup that we thought we'd see. They win and will be the number 5 team in the state. Congratulations to both teams on a great season and a great final game. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show after these messages on KTAK.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road. Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine, Adina Vasco, and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
All right, welcome back on KTAK. This is the final postseason Click It or Ticket postgame show we will have all year round, and it is a win over rival Star Valley and winning the rubber match here, 53-49. And we're joined by our Gatorade player of the game, Parker Paxton. Parker, one of your better games of the season. What did you feel as far as shooting the ball? Probably your best field goal percentage in quite some time.
Yeah, I went through a little lull shooting later this season, and you can't keep good shooters down, so it felt good to see a couple go in and get into a rhythm, and no better place to do it than on the event center floor in a meaningful game.
Well, 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 14 of 15 from free throw. You're back as far as free throws. 30 points on the day, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and then the 3 fouls. But what did it mean to you guys, especially you and Derek in the starting lineup, to be able to send these 3 seniors out in their final game with 2 wins back-to-back?
Might tear up a little bit talking about those 3. I love those 3 like brothers, and we wanted a state championship this year, and we had an opportunity to do that, and in sports, it doesn't always go your way. And we kind of ran into a buzzsaw with Laramie, who's going to be playing in the state championship tonight. And it meant the world to go get this consolation championship. These seniors, like I said, I love them like brothers. I'm going to miss them. And we'll remember this forever. I know I'll remember this team forever, and I know they'll remember the Wolverine Brotherhood forever that we had this season.
All right, and how did it feel actually to finally get Star Valley, who's kind of been a bit of trash-talking rival? They won 1 of 2 at their home court. Of course, they only remember the last one.
Yeah.
But to be able to finally get them on a neutral court where they weren't going to have that epic crowd that they generally draw, and be able to be behind for much of the game and then come back just on sheer will and defense.
I mean, it's not only this year, it's been the last 3 years, all 3 years of my high school career that we've had a big rivalry. Obviously, regional championship, 3 straight years, 2 years at our place, 1 at theirs, and it's went back and forth. And so it's been a fun rivalry, and it was chippy today for sure. There's some smack talk out there, and there's some bad blood, but it's fun. They're really tall, and it's a bloodbath. We have to overcome our height deficiency, and it's always fun to play these guys because it always goes down to the wire, but I'm just glad we were able to pull this one out in the event center today.
And as you look forward a little bit, and us media types always have to bring that up. You return your top 2 scorers, you and Derek, next year, but it'll be a completely different team, different mindset, different all that. What are you looking forward to as you say goodbye to these 3 seniors, obviously, but you welcome in a whole nother crew of starters?
Like you just said, it's hard to even think about that right now because I love these 3 so much. But just like we did this year, I think think we'll try to reload. I mean, these 3 seniors are going to be extremely difficult to replace, but we'll see how these young guys develop. I think that next year will be a very similar makeup as far as we'll be short, quick, very skilled. We'll see if we have any of the young guys, younger big presence that develop for us next year. But I look for it to be a very similar team, and hopefully we can have the it factor next year like we did this year. We were able to pull out so many close victories, and hopefully these 3 seniors left that legacy for us.
All right, we want to thank our Gatorade player named Parker Paxton for joining us. We'll be right back with more on KTAK.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Some winter we're having. 1 minute sunshine, the next 30 below. Then ice dams, broken pipes, and indoor flooding. You got water where you don't want it? Blowdorn Lumber has your back with sump pumps, discharge hoses, and big fans to dry it all out. After you shut the water off, get dried out with help from the crew at Blowdorn Lumber in Riverton. They have what you need to get your life back to normal. And that's a good thing, because we have a lot of winter left to go. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
All right. I have to be on. All right. Welcome back to KTAK's Click It or Ticket post-game show, and we are joined by our Papa Murphy's players of the game. We're going to go ahead and start without Cade. He's going to run over here. And just, you know what? I've done this in football. I'll do it, which I did with you in football. I'm going to give you guys the floor here real quick. Say whoever you want to thank. I'll lead you in so people know who's talking if they don't know your voice. But say whatever's on your mind. Just keep it clean for me. So we're going to start off with Nathan Hutchinson, senior forward, number 14, playing his last game. Anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to say anything to?
Yeah, first and foremost, my teammates.
Eat it, basically.
Okay, my teammates, coaches, all the fans, my family, just all the support. I'm just thankful for it, and it's been a great year. I love these boys, and I'm glad we got to end the way we did.
All right, and now with a guy who specializes in defense, I'm still trying to get past what you did to Bodie Williams with as a team effort, but also individually. Jason Vincent, and you better say shout, and I'm going to put my foot in my mouth if something happened to her, because I've seen you say I love you to your grandmother about 8 million times. So you better say something to her. Basically, eat the microphone.
I'd like to first thank Coach Sheets, Coach Paxton, Coach Patterson, and Coach Quayle. You know, they've helped me become the best player I could be. And then I'd like to thank my boys, Nate, Cade, Parker, Derek, Dre, all of them. You know, I grew up with them. it's great to see them all. And then, yeah, thankful for my family. I love them all. Cade, you're up.
And now Cade Gabrielson, senior, number 5, hit some clutch free throws, especially down the stretch yesterday. Your black eye's not as bad as we thought it might be, although we could definitely tell you. I have to ask one question. Yeah, basically eat the mic. But you seem to be the one who gets to take the charge from the biggest guy on the floor because you get trucked about every game.
Well, the big ones are out of control. They're easy targets for charges. They don't move as well. And when a little guy takes a charge on a big guy, I'm more likely to get it. And plus, when I sell it, I'll get the call. That's how I got how many I get? 3 on Rock Springs? Yeah. In that regional semifinal? Yeah.
Yeah, you got trucked in one because I actually made the call. I was like, oh, Cade's dead. But anyway, anybody you want to say thank you to for these past 4 years?
Oh, the list goes on. Jason kind of hit it on the head with thanking all of our coaches. I mean, Kurt Paxton, Coach Quayle, Coach Sheets, Coach Al, Coach Patterson. Oh, yeah, Coach Al. But for sure, boys say Coach Al too. But for sure, my dad, he #1 supporter. He came, announced all my games, and love him for that. My family, my aunt, she's never really cared about basketball before, and she made just about every single game this year. It's just so fun to see Aunt Janet.
Well, we want to thank the seniors. We know Hutchinson's going to McCook to play baseball. Have you decided yet, Jason, what you're doing next?
Don't know where I'm attending yet, but for computer science.
And I know Cade has been interviewing for scholarships left and right from his dad. So have you made a decision yet?
I have not. I'm leaning towards Utah Tech, but
okay,
we'll still
all right.
see.
Well, we'll keep up with that, and be sure to come back and see some games we've had late. We've had Ingles been back a couple times this year.
Yeah,
Tanner Johnson's been at a lot since he transferred, and we'll be right back with Coach Sheets here on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to KTAK's Click It or Ticket postgame show. We are joined by Coach Sheets. And Coach Sheets, I know this is kind of an emotional time for everybody because we just witnessed the last time this team will be together as a team.
Yep, it is. You know, you get to the end of the year, and especially senior-wise, you know, it's these kids have put their heart, their soul, their blood, their sweat, tears, all of that into everything they've done. And a lot of them it's been for 4 years or even more, you know, and so to play this wonderful game and get to finish it off, you know, on the event center floor with a win against a rival is just pretty fitting. You know, it's not the fairy tale ending, but it's a really good way to kind of put a cap to the season.
And what does it mean to you to be able to come down here, you lose in and supposedly an upset, we'll see tonight how good Laramie can
Laramie's
be.
Playing well.
But Laramie's playing very well, but losing an upset, but then to come back, you know the next day all of a sudden Cody just whips Thunder basement. You know the type of program they run.
Yep.
And then you know you're going to have to go through Star Valley, who beat you down there for the regional championship. What's it mean to you to see these players be able to put that in the past and get these 2 wins in a row?
Well, it's kind of affirming. You know, we had a good streak going during the season when we shot well, and then we had a couple games late where teams played pretty good defense on us. We didn't shoot as well, and we dropped a couple. But what it affirms to me is that we can play with anybody with this team, and, you know, the whole state tournament was wide open, and, you know, you play well on the right kind of given night, and you'll be in the championship. Otherwise, you know, you get to come back and play a couple games like we did, and I'm so proud of the boys that, you know, we kind of talked about those life lessons of when things don't go your way, what do you do next? And it's way more fun just to win and not have to learn life lessons. But I was proud of the boys to come back, you know, yesterday and today and play their tails off. Get a good win against the Thunder Basin team, obviously, who was regional champs, you know, state champs from last year, and then to beat a really good Star Valley team that, you know, that we had a little payback in store for them if we were able to, you know, and the boys did a good job.
A nice rubber match victory.
Yep.
And I just want to sing your praises a little bit here. You always deflect, but for a guy, coming into last year, defensive team, strong in the middle, and to have to switch and almost switch seamlessly goes to you and your coaching staff as far as they were just as scary on defense, just in a different way.
It was, and we were proud of the boys. You know, we do have a great coaching staff, so again, it's a team effort, and to see those boys come out and play defense the way they did this year was just amazing, because we didn't think, we thought offensively we're going to be able to shoot the ball and we're going to run and gun, and defense is going to be a real struggle. But for those boys to step up to the plate and still, hold a really good Star Valley team to 49 tonight, speaks highly of what those boys have been able to do.
And once again, your interior guy's able to shut down for most of the game. He got off a little hot just in the fourth quarter.
He's a good player.
To be able to hold him down, obviously, yesterday to be able to hold Bodie down to way below his average just speaks to the team defense mentality. We want to thank you from KTAK for allowing us to come out here and call these games, and we'll look forward to next year.
Can't wait.
We'll be right back
on
KTAK.
To the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
All right, and welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. The season is now over. Riverton defeats Star Valley for the consolation of 5th place trophy here at WHSAA State Championships, defeating a rival 53-49 and breaking the stalemate of each having beaten the other once to take the season series. For the stats for you guys, first for the Braves, Luke Linford led them in scoring with 15. Jacob Hodges and Taft McClure both finished with 11. Croy Jenkins finished with 6. Tayson Johnson with 4. And Tristan Hilton with 2. For Riverton, this was a coming out party, as I mentioned earlier, for Parker Paxton. Last game of the season, he finishes with 30 on the day. Derek DeVries put in 9. Cade Gabrielson with 7. Nathan Hutchinson with 5. Jason Vincent with 2. 0 points off the bench for Riverton. Star Valley only had 6. This was a game of starters, as you kind of knew it would be. It would be a war of having your best guys, most experienced guys out there. The teletape was against shooting percentage as they basically reversed each other. In the second half, Riverton was 37.5% from the field, and they held Star Valley to 28 on the day. That still didn't help because the first half being 26 of 28. Riverton only shot 27.3 from the field, 25% from three-point land, and was 23 of 30 from the free throw line. They did a very good job of getting the ball into Paxton. He shot 15 of those free throws and hit 14 of them. So that is kind of the game in a nutshell. We want to thank all of you, the listeners, the people on WYO Today Media on the YouTube, the people on the app, and of course folks listening on the radios on 93.9 for allowing us to come out here and call these games. This is the last basketball game, obviously, for us and for Wind River Radio Network until next year. I want to say a special thanks to the people who at some point in times during this season did board op. That includes Lane Sanderson, Katie Shields, Kirk Baxter, and Rusty Harris. We want to say thank you to them. Oh, and Sean O'Bray, excuse me. Of course, we want to thank Sean O'Bray, our sports director, Rusty Harris, our program director, and Kirk, our technical wizard, for making sure that we're always set up and ready to go. I want to thank my partner in crime for most of this season. He ran the scoreboard for those on WYO Today Media's YouTube page today for us, and he's operated camera for me pretty much exclusively. Been the only guy with me in the booth from the vast majority, if not all, of basketball season. So I want to thank Connor Shields. Now, for those of you who may have him in school, you know him as James, because for some reason he likes to make mom mad and call himself James. It is his first name, just like it's my name, but I call him Connor, so we want to thank Connor Shields. We also want to thank the other crews that have called games this season. We want to thank Kevin and Travis, no relation to either the former Kevin or me or the other Travis. Kevin and Travis, who called on KD&O Thermopolis games. We want to thank Cody Beers, who called Wyoming Indian games, as well as pretty much called majority of the 1A, 2A tournament for us. Along with that, Ernie Over and Sean O'Braid, they are the voice of the Lander Valley Lady Tigers and Tigers, as well as they called some 1A and 2A action as well. Thanks to our office manager, Leanne Sanderson, as well, and our sales staff, John, Erica, and Kelly. Thanks also over to the Ranger folks. You can catch all the breakdown of these games on the Ranger this coming Wednesday. Thanks to Robert Stover and his crew, my GM over there. And we're going to say goodbye and good afternoon from the Ford Wyoming Center. And the next time you hear my voice and you hear the name Connor on camera, we will be calling Riverton Soccer, which starts at the tail end of this month. So we'll see you then. And until then, this is Kevin Shields and Connor Shields on KTAK. Have a great rest of your weekend.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.